The only reason the police didn't kill all of us is because they could not explain on the news media or anything else how they just killed all them niggas.
I'd never seen a police force like that. And the way they treated black people was much more aggressive and violent than, say, the police in San Francisco or even the Oakland police, which were pretty low down.
They gave the perfect example to our nation and what they should do when they are invaded by occupying forces to protect their mamas, their daddies, their children. If it means giving your life, you do that. And they did it on 41st and Central.
Welcome to the UrbanPostWorldwide.com, your daily dose of news, information, lifestyle, arts, and culture that informs, empowers, and inspires. I'm Nielle, your lead anchor, and now it's time for the weekly wrap-up right here at the UrbanPostWorldwide.com. Let's get to it. Today we start in Africa. More than 300 are dead over religious violence between Christians and Muslims in Nigeria. The killings represent the latest religious violence in an area once known as Nigeria's top tourist destination, adding to the tally of thousands already killed in the last decade in the name of religious and political ambitions. Acting President Goodluck Jonathan said security agencies would be stationed along Plateau State borders to keep outsiders from coming in with more weapons and fighters. Recently, thousands of Nigerians marched to the gates of the presidential villa to demand an end to the presidency of their current ailing leader, so Acting President Goodluck Jonathan can take over as head of state. The Nigerian landscape is Muslims to the north and predominantly Christians to the south. In Somalia, the pirates get rowdy while food supplies for the needy are questioned. According to a new Security Council report, as much as half the food aid sent to Somalia is diverted from needy people to a web of corrupt contractors, radical Islamist militants, and local United Nations staff members. The aid helps at least 2.5 million people and is worth about $485 million. The council recommends that they scratch the current process to break what is described as a corrupt cartel of Somalia distributors. On a good note, 22 suspected pirates from 6 different boats in the Indian Ocean have been detained. Let's go to Haiti. Haitians are beginning to be a little troubled by the recent withdrawal of U.S. troops. U.S. officials say the long-anticipated drawdown of troops is not a sign of lack of commitment to Haiti, only a change in the nature of the operation. Wycelf Jean, the Haitian native, spoke to Muslims and guests who gathered for the conclusion of the Nation of Islam's annual Savior's Day convention about the plight of victims of the January earthquake in Haiti. Jean states, "I'm that kid that's on that poster board when you see them non-governmental organizations talk about help Haiti now, and you see some naked kid running through the rain. I'm that kid," he said. Wycelf continues to speak in the U.S. and abroad so that the world will not forget the people of Haiti. In U.S. news, you better think twice before you press send. Tennessee CEO Walt Baker is sorry for a humor email gag comparing Michelle Obama to Tarzan's chimp. But that wasn't enough. The CEO was dismissed from his title and duty as CEO of the Tennessee Hospitality Association. The president also was jabbed at by world news commentator Dan Rather when he mentioned the president, speech, and watermelons. Check with us for more details at the UrbanPostWorldwide.com. Historical deaths. 2 of the oldest people in the United States have died on the same day. Mary Ray, who was certified as the oldest person living in the United States, died Sunday at 114 years, 294 days. Just a few hours prior, Daisy Bailey, who was 113 years, 314 days, died on Sunday as well. The oldest living American is now Neva Morris of Ames, Iowa at 114 years, 216 days. The oldest person in the world is Japan's Kama Chen at age 114 years, 301 days. Now let's go to Chicago. An all-male, all-black, inner-city charter school has all of its seniors accepted into college. The entire class at Chicago's all-public, all-male, all-African-American high school has been accepted to 4-year colleges. At last count, 107 seniors had earned spots at 72 schools across the nation. It's tax season time, and since we're in Chi-Town, let's check in with our Chi-Town correspondent, Miss Angel Marie, for tax tips for this year's tax season. Angel?
Greetings, everyone. This is Angel Marie, and I'm here as one of the commentators regarding finance. This season, we will be focusing on income tax season, which starts January 15th, and the deadline date to file is April 15th. There will be penalties and interest assessed to all of those who owe money and does not pay prior to that April 15th deadline date. You can file for an extension if you're not prepared to file during that time. As part of economic recovery efforts, there has been an increase in the amount of credits that taxpayers can claim. One that's beneficial is the Earned Income Credit. The Earned Income Credit is a refundable federal income tax credit for low to moderate working families and individuals. The amount of credit has increased for 2009. If you have one qualifying child, you can get a credit up to $3,043. If you have two qualifying children, the amount of credit you can get is $5,028. And if you have 3 or more children, the maximum amount of credit that you can receive is $5,657. If you are a filer with no dependents, you can qualify for Earned Income Credit up to $457 if you meet the income criteria of less than $13,000. For more information, click on Finances right here on the UrbanPostWorldwide.com. I'm Angel Marie, checking out.
Thanks, Angel Marie. And for more tax tips, be sure to check with us at the UrbanPostWorldwide.com under the headline features for more answers to your tax questions. The 8th wonder of the world, Stevie Wonder, was recently honored with France's top cultural award, and he dedicated the award to his deceased mother. Ludacris and Jamie Foxx team up with the CDC. The two will participate in the I Know campaign, sponsored by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, which aims to draw thousands of young people into a conversation about HIV using Facebook, Twitter, and other social networks. And finally, the color blue. If you're wondering why the ladies from the cast of Precious wore blue to this year's Academy Awards, here's the winner of Best Supporting Actress at this year's Academy Awards, Monique, with an explanation of why.
The reason why I have on this royal blue dress is because it's the color that Hattie McDaniel wore in 1940 when she accepted her Oscar. The reason why I have this gardenia in my hair, it is the flower that Hattie McDaniel wore when she accepted her Oscar. So for you, Miss Hattie McDaniel, I feel you all over me. And it's about time that the world feels you all over them.
Now, I know I'm a few days late in my blue, but I stand with my sisters in the honor and memory of the first African-American woman to ever win an Academy Award, Miss Hattie McDaniel. The legacy continues. Now, thanks for checking out this week's weekly wrap-up at the UrbanPostWorldwide.com. And remember, if any of the stories that I talked about today you want to find more information about, be sure to check our homepage, and if you don't see it there, click on the archives and the story will be there for you. And remember, you can check with us for your daily dose of news, arts, culture, lifestyle, and entertainment that informs, empowers, and inspires. My name is Nielle. I'm your lead anchor, and on behalf of all of us here at the UrbanPostWorldwide.com, we wish you peace, love, and blessings. Adios.
Hello, I'm Jamal Wilkes. I urge you to be counted in the 2010 census. Your participation ensures our community gets its fair share of federal dollars. It's easy, important, and safe, and everyone counts. The 2010 census, it's in our hands.